Alright, so when do we start social linking? Maybe not until our first dungeon crawl? Over your conversation. Morning, I'm always so drowsy on mornings. Monday mornings, yeah, I know the feel. Me too, the only thing you can do is to sleep through first period. That is very bad for you. If you're doing that every Monday, every first period, you're gonna have some problems. Tomorrow's when we have morning assembly! But this isn't Monday, so that isn't Monday, so it's fine, right? Now, if today was morning assembly, then you'd have a problem. Too lazy for that, I'll just pretend I didn't hear. If you didn't hear it, then it's not your fault. Depending on you ask, that's very not true, but me. First bell's wrong. Lunchtime? Can we hang out with anyone?
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Well, at least you broke the trend that a lot of those other ditzy, no-name girls are falling into. Oh shit. Are you supposed to be here?
Have a minute.
I don't think she's supposed to be here. Oh, have you met Junpei yet?
Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Well, that sounds important.
Oh, are we having that talk?
The birds and the bees? Seems a little early. Imagine if it's like, oh, we have another new member already. We pretty much already have our full party. That is one way. It's similar to Abyss, in my opinion. You get your full party really early on in Abyss. Compared to most Tales games I'm used to.
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
I think it's your full party. I'm still in the midst of playing the game.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Oh yeah, so she's on student council. I can definitely see that. So she's at least 1 year ahead of us. How many years though? We're supposed to be grade 11, right? But we're a first year? Out of what, 2 years? 3 years? I would think 3 years for a school like this. But in that case, does it go up to grade 13? Was it a typo and it was actually supposed to be grade 10? Are we in grade 10 or 11? Oh well.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She
acts like she's better than everyone just because she is. Something like that. Oh, we don't get an answer yet? Guess we're gonna need some social links for that. You were told to come back early today, so I don't get to do any hanging out yet. Not that I have, anyways. So I had to go home early with Junpei. Oh, go home early with Junpei. Gross. I was already going home with him. And now I have to go all the way with him? Gosh. You walked home with Junpei, talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes. Well, he's an inappropriate joke, so he's not that bad in my book. I guess Yosuke was in inappropriate jokes too, but he's a Yosuke, so he doesn't count. Evening. And save first? No, of course not.
Okay, everybody's here.
When I really need to is when you don't let me. Thanks, game. Thanks.
I'd like your undivided attention.
That's gonna be hard because I'm focusing on the time and making sure I can save in time before I have to stop.
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had.
Your force is more than doubled in a really quick time then. Good for you. Round of applause. If I had face cam, you'd see that I actually did a literal round of applause. That went in a circle.
But that number recently jumped to 5.
And there's also you, if we count you, but I guess we don't count you because you're old and decrepit or something.
Therefore,
You're gonna start exploring this tartar sauce thingamadooger?
starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
So it was too dangerous before with just 2 people? That makes sense. Alright, this is interesting. Have you seen any of Tartarus House at all?
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
Where is it located? Is it at all in relation to the elevator that brings us to the Velvet Room?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
I haven't either. I don't think.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
Where does it appear, though?
The dark hour?
You don't even know what that is yet? Gosh, get on our level.
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train.
Train for what, though? To fight the shadows? Maybe the shadows are coming out of the tower? I guess, but isn't it too dangerous? If it was just a good place to train, then you should be going in there to train anyways, even if you don't have enough people. What you want enough people for is the thing that you would be training for in the first place, I would think.
You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Yeah, that doesn't sound so much like training as it does where you go once you finish training, I would think.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
It might make sense to train there once you've gotten good enough that going there isn't even dangerous, but if it's not even dangerous, you wouldn't need 5 people, which means your logic has a fatal flaw? Couple flaws.
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
You're gonna have to sit out for now? Because somehow, are we gonna not... Because, like, what's our party for gonna be going into this? Or if we even have a party? And also, Yukari still isn't confident enough to do it yet, is she? So, maybe it will just be me and Junpei. Like, the one guy who didn't start here already before me is gonna be the one guy we end up going with to start. So I'll have to train the newbie even though I'm also the newbie.
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Okay, so he's not gonna be part of this initial party. Gotcha.
Yeah, I know.
And he's the one who's most excited about it. Aw, I feel bad for you, Akihiko. Don't worry, you'll have to have some fun killing shadows later. Don't worry, I'll let you in the party later.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in.
I do what I want, bitch.
Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Okay.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I love those flashes.
I'm not so sure about this.
You haven't even tried fighting yet, have you?
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
Is he gonna be fighting? Has he fought at all? And what about Mitsuru? Is she gonna be in our party? I suppose so.
I'll stay here.
Of course you will. Someone's got... It's true, though. Someone should oversee the base. Make sure shadows don't destroy the place while we're gone. If they can even do that. Do they harm things that aren't people? If there is some great mastermind controlling the shadows, then they might try to want to take this place out, if there is a mastermind.
As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Aw, and why not? Aw, and why not? You're not even gonna say? You're not gonna say why not? You tease? Give a fucking reason for your bullshit.
This is it? This is the place?
Also, might I add, if you can't even summon a persona, you're not going to be a very good guard, though. Just saying. At least you could alert us if something goes awry, though, so there's that.
Why here?
Why not?
Just wait a few minutes.
Oh, it's just about to appear? So I guess it's not quite midnight yet? It's like 11:30 or something?
It's almost midnight.
Gotcha. Well, 59 and the green hour. Why are you even calling it the dark hour? Just call it the green hour. That's what it really is. Where are we exactly? Where is this being formed? Because this is really funky. That looks cool. Who named it? Did it have a name, or did someone name it? Because tartar sauce, really?
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
That's fun. So is this just the first dungeon, or is this like gonna be a long-standing dungeon that like goes through the whole game?
Labyrinth? What are you talking about?
Maybe I'll finally get my 100 floor dungeon that I always wanted. Oh, I kept expecting Persona 4's dungeon's floor count to get so big, and they never did. Maybe this will be the 100 floor dungeon that I wanted.
What happened to our school?
Oh, so this transformed into this out of our school. That's fascinating. Okay. So maybe that explains why a lot of us in the school are probably have these special abilities, if we're so closely connected to this tartar sauce thing.
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
That's fascinating. Is there any correlation between places in the school and this, or... Oh man, that's so cool.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
The only way to find out is by going in, right? That'll probably be one of them answering something like that. They don't know. Ellipses. That's the other acceptable answer.
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Just like the layout of the thing. Very complicated. Almost like a whole plot's worth. Like a 100-hour gameplay plot worth.
Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
It might, depending on what we find out.
Well, maybe now we'll find out.
Well, there you go.
Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it.
And there is a handy-dandy save point here, right? Because I kinda need one.
Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
That would make sense. So when did you discover this? Because it seems like something that'd be really funky once you do discover it. Like, holy shit, the school, what the fuck? Then again, it seemed like it gets really tall when it gets all mangly. It is a really tall labyrinth, so you can probably see it from far away. Is there any other places that go through a huge transformation, or so far is it just this as far as we know? Intriguinger and intriguinger. Lots of questions. I had so many questions in Persona 4, and a lot of them didn't get answered, but those are all the nitpicky ones, and I like answering nitpicky questions. This game seems to have a more dark tone in general, though, which also potentially means more serious, which means giving more realistic explanations, so maybe we'll get some explanations to those answers, questions to those answers, explanations to those answers. That's as if the answers are the questions, and if the answers are the questions, then what are the questions? What?
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
Oh.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
I have one question. Who is my medic? Who is my first aid bitch? Who has cure wounds? Who has heal? Who has whatever you want to call it? Who is my white mage? A red mage will also be acceptable. Also, what in this room counts as the save point? Bike? There's a bike.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
Looks slightly less extravagant, but sure.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
Cool.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place.
You three. Oh, so Mitsuru's gonna wait outside as well. So it'll just be the three newbies? That seems a little silly. I mean, I guess if we're only doing the entrance for now. You'd still think you'd want to have someone who's already been in there go with us for a bit, you'd think.
Why don't you go have a look around?
After a save point, please? Please, game. Please don't make this a big recurring thing.
What? By ourselves?
Yeah, that does seem like a really bad idea. Like, she hasn't done it at all, Junpei hasn't done it at all, and I've done it once?
We're not asking you to go very far.
Still, you'd think you'd want to go, one of you experienced people to go with me. It seems a lot less stupid to at least send, what's his face, Mr. Can't Fight Because of Injury guy with us, at least to educate us. Because he can't fight because of his injury, but he at least knows things, whereas some of us might not be able to fight at all, if we haven't tried yet.
And I'll be feeding you information from here.
Okay, well, at least if we do have those communicators, though, that's right. Okay, that changes things. Alright, and they work between the tunnels? Okay, then that's fine. I suppose. Even though it seems weird to keep our most experienced member out here, but sure.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
I mean, I'm sure the punchy dude would want to come in, but he can't. But what's Mitsuru's reason?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
In other words, me, which in this case makes sense because I'm the only one who's actually used it at least once. But if Mitsuru came with us, it wouldn't make sense. Is that right? Is that the point? Is that the idea?
For real? One of us?
It kind of has to be me by process of elimination. Because of the Po. The Po, but not the police.
Oh, me, pick me.
Something tells me no. You're the last pick for the leader, considering you are the super newest, and you also aren't super special awesome like me.
You're in charge.
Did you just pick me or pick her? I can't tell.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
Yeah, he looks like an emo kid, but he is super special awesome.
But he has fought them before.
It's true, I'm the only one who's so far successfully shot myself in the head.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason.
Which is?
You two.
Yes?
Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Oh, yeah. You gotta be able to successfully shoot yourself in the head or there's gonna be problems.
Yeah, of course I can.
So it seemed like we were going into this with a full party at first, but now maybe it'll just be me.
I think so.
So, the whole reason we didn't want to go into this was because we thought we didn't have enough people. But if it turns out it's just gonna end up being like me anyways, then that seems really stupid.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
We should probably make sure they can do it before we go in though, right? Because it'd be stupid to wait till we're already in.
I'm aware of that.
Are you gonna test it or not? You really should test it before you go in. Anyways, you see a strange door. The velvet door? Velvet room? Oh shit. Also, motorcycle? Anyone gonna comment on that? No, I guess not. Use the velvet key. Just because I know that that's what it is. I know it is as a player, but, well, I guess it makes sense. He can infer it. Anyways. You gonna tell me about fusing personas and shit now? Is this also gonna serve as, like, my save room? When I'm in a dungeon, maybe?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power.
Another power on top of the one I already have?
The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
Don't know. Hopefully I find out by playing the game.
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
This is implying that I will be capable in the future.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
Oh, great. Even more exposition. The nature of my power. About that door, I don't want to know. Whatever.
Your power is unique.
Oh?
It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
So I'm the wild card who gets a bunch of personas. Gotcha.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
And the other people aren't. Now, is there a reason for this, other than I'm super special awesome, or is it just that I'm super special awesome?
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you.
But I don't get to talk to any of them, right? And say to the pixies that I'll have their babies and get them to join me. Because that's one of my favorite things about Shin Megami Tensei games, honestly. But this isn't Shin Megami Tensei, it's Persona. I mean, Persona's fun, but talking to your enemies and getting them to join you is also super fun.
There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear.
Yeah, I already said. Okay, I'm
Your
gonna skip
power
this.
will grow accordingly. Be sure.
Especially because I gotta save soon.
My spare time will soon be scarce.
What? Oh, because you're busy playing double duty as the chairman, is that right?
But please, come again.
Sure.
I'll tell you then about my true role.
As the chairman?
In-
Anyways.
Until then,
Very well. I very rarely will skip stuff like that. I apologize, but I really do have to save and stop. And that was just a bunch of exposition that I heard already because I played Persona 4.
Hey, are you alright?
Do you guys see this door here? This shiny blue door in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Maybe because I am one, you jerk. Insensitive jerk. You have a problem with zombies? You specious asshole. I opened this door and...
Huh? What door?
And they don't see it.
Man, are you loco?
More than you guys, I guess. They don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
I did doze off in class that one time. But it made me feel great, apparently.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
What if this entire game is a dream because of that one time I chose to nod off in class at the beginning of the game, and the entire rest of the game has been us dreaming that when you nodded off? Headcanon. I love it.
Come on, let's go.
Sure. After I save. Right? Game? Right? Game? Don't make me game you, game. Don't make me angry. I might get green, like you, and my green on your green, you wouldn't like it. You can check your own status by pressing the triangle. Gotcha. Also, you can save, thank you very much. Clock, okay. And I have 3 people in my party. Okay, yeah, so all the noobs. And you aren't coming with me because why? Oh, are you gonna be like my fucking Navi character? Not actually joining my party? And, okay, let's save before anything else, before I mess around. Save. Just make sure I get this out of the way and I'm not in Egypt. However, I am curious, what is this? Am I not touching that? I used to transport delicate equipment necessary for gathering information. So you're the biker. Interesting. I can dig it. And what about you? Yukari and Junpei have no real experience in battle. Make sure you back them up. Or, more realistically, they'd back you up because you'd be in the front because you're the one who's experienced, you derp. And you? Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine. Have they explained those communication devices? Oh, is that what we got when she opened that briefcase? My memory is vivid. Anyways. Oh shit. Oh, he shows up with me. That's neat. I feel good. I don't feel great, but I feel good. I've got 2,880 yen, because I spent 120. That's saved, I'm glad. Let's see here. So, skill, if I go to skill... Augie and Bash. Oh, they have skills as well, though. How do I check their skills? I can't check their skills, it doesn't seem. Augie takes 3 SP. Okay, the HP cost does go up, that makes sense. Item. Mad Bull. Most caffeinated drink available. What is it? Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's different. So can I do that with here? No, I can't. I can't check their skills either. Alright, item. So I got Mad Bull. I don't know what it does, so I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, Velvet Key. Okay, I see. Key, equip, and use. So, Velvet Key is just the important thing, and the equip. Rapier gives my attack 37, hit 92, plain shirt, defense 30. Portable player. Haha, because I gotcha. But equip, okay, interesting. So I can go to item and see my equips, but I edit my equips in the equip. Persona. Orpheus. Or Orpheus, actually. Next is Tarunda. Can I, like, check status? Oh, well, it's already equipped. I'm pressing R1 and R2. Because they don't have any other personas? Is that why? Persona status. Is there a button I can press? Like select? Circle? No, not circle. No, he's already equipped. Triangle? I'm trying to press some buttons here. Start? No. Alright, I can't seem to mess with this. Like, I can't, like, check what Tarunda does, for example. As far as I can tell. Equip? Rapier, just rapier. Plain shirt, just plain shirt. Engineering boots, just engineering boots. Portable player, portable music player. Does it do anything, though? I don't think so. But I have no replacements. Status. Academics. Yep. Yep. Can I check other characters? Let's see. Character status. Oh, that's just... Can I check their... Can I check my other character status? Like, can I check, you know, Junpei and, Yukari? Doesn't seem like it. Social link, Fool, SES. Details. Group that seems to fight shadows. Yukari Tekaba. That's the name? Is it Tekabe? Tekaba? Junior. Popular and bright. Itsuki Kiruji. Persona user, senior. Executive's daughter. Ooh, that's new. Like, executive, like, principal's daughter? What are we talking about? Junpei Iori? Junior class clown. Akihiko Sanada. Boxing champ. Yeah. Seems like it. But there's no, principal dude. Oh, wait, actually. No, that is the social link details. Never mind. Okay, system. Calendar? Oh, I'm not gonna worry about that. So that just shows all the calendar if you wanted to look at it. Quest? No quests yet. Seems like there's only room for 3. Also, there's difficulty levels? That's new. Fusion spells. You discovered fusion spell. Ooh, that's different. No, it's all the letter N. All the fusions I know are the letter N. Whatever that means. Dictionary. Contract key, dark hour. During the dark hour, those with the potential turn to coffins. One feels nothing in the state. Okay. What do they call that? Transmogrify. Potential. Evoker. Enables the user to summon a persona. Oh, that's the gun thing. So how do we communicate with each other? What's that? What's the communication thing about Visor? You're not even gonna mention it? There's no dictionary for communication device that lets us talk? Is it just a cell phone or what? No, but it has a screen too. Futuristic Skype thingamadooger they're not even gonna explain? Probably just have a lot of money because they're being backed by the chairman, who I guess is actually the chairman and not at all related to Igor. I don't know. Of course, now that I start doubting he's related to Igor is when they're going to reveal that he's related to Igor. I don't know. Config? So I can't, like, edit the volume or anything? No, of course I can't. Oh, wait a second. No. Okay, I wanted to see if there was any way I could... So yeah, it doesn't seem like... Like, if I go to skill, I can see that there's other characters here. That Yukari has 51 HP and Junpei has 66, so Junpei's more tanky. Yukari has more SP though, so she's probably more of the mage. That makes sense, but I can't check I can't check their status at all. Maybe it's because they haven't summoned their personas yet, and that's why? I'm not sure. Or maybe you just can't in this game. That would be weird. Yeah, I just can't check as far as I can tell. But anyways, I also can't equip them with anything. It's just me and not them. So yeah, but it's weird that it shows them there. It shows that they're clearly there, but I can't mess with them. Whatever the case, though. I guess that's pretty much all we're doing. Oh, wait, what's this? Some kind of device you've never seen before. Doesn't seem to be functioning. Aww, don't put it there and not let me do anything with it. Alright, what about you? What are you guys? Let's do this! Prove I should be in charge. Fuck you. Doubting me already? Check status? Oh, that's how you do it? Did not expect to check his status this way. Teishi Katata. It looks real, but okay. Attack 38, hit 90. So this is overly convoluted, but I guess this is how you do it in this game. I'm definitely glad they streamlined it in the sequel, because this seems overly complicated. Straight tip. How will you be able to check their statuses in the dungeons? Can you not? Horizontal line over the toes. Okay, silver necklace. So it seems like we're all good. Persona status. Oh geez, what is this? What is he called? Hermes. Oh, you're the magician. Just like the Yosuke. Strong against fire, weak to wind. Okay, so unlike my persona, you actually have a strength. Then again, that's probably partially because my persona is going to keep changing, whereas yours is constant. Also, you start with Cleave, and you're going to get Aggie as well? You're also going to get Aggie? So we're both the fire people to start? That's odd. Maybe mine is more of a jack of all trades, and yours is the Aggie user? Seems a little odd. Alright, what about you? Do you have my first aid? Who's my first aid bitch? This is tartar sauce. Okay, yeah, so... Your evasion is the same, your defense is less, and your HP is less. Your attack... Practice bow! You're an archer! Oh, I love it. And, yep, all of our statuses are good. Oh, I love archers. You could be fun. Ooh. Now, if this was a game that used actual, like, in-game combat and not, like, turn-based, not turn-based, but you know what I mean, the other type, then being an archer means you could stay back and do your attacks, which is very convenient, especially if you're mainly a caster. Used for practice. And then your persona is... Ooh. These are all really dark personas. Like, oh, you're my first aid bitch. You're my Dia bitch, that's right. And your lovers, okay. Its name is Lo, or Io. Weak to electricity, strong against wind. Gotcha. And it's gonna get Patra. I believe that heals status conditions. But yeah, you start with Dia, so you are my heal bitch, which means I'm probably gonna be using you all of the time. Mostly. Well, then again, if some of my personas start to get Dia and stuff, maybe not, but it's still always good to have another healer. But yeah, but that if we were in a game that wasn't turn-based and was more like real-time combat oriented, then it would be very convenient for the first aid user to be an archer, because they could you know, stay in the back, and when they needed to fight, they could fight from afar and not get up close. But unfortunately, I believe this is turn-based, so that really won't help you much as far as I can tell. But still, it's the thought that counts. I'm gonna see you guys next time. I've messed around with all the options and stuff now, so all that's left is to go in, which we're not gonna do right now. So I'll save and see you guys next time. Is there a point in saving? Did I do anything? I don't remember if I've done anything. I'm still gonna save anyways, though. And see you guys next time. Next time, I guess we finally start dungeon crawling. Fun.